Welcome to the deep dive. We're talking healthy snacks for weight loss today. And we've got a whole bunch of articles to get through. Looks like I've got lists, some articles focusing on nutrients, strategies. Where should we start? Maybe what people get wrong about snacking for weight loss.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we could start with the emphasis that's put on individual superfoods for weight loss.
Right.
Yeah. While certain foods have benefits, what's often overlooked is the bigger picture, the overall dietary pattern.
Oh, that's such a good point. You know what? One article I was reading was saying that most Americans don't even get enough fruits and veggies.
Right.
So snacking done right could actually fix that.
Exactly.
So I guess before we jump into specific snacks, maybe we should talk about what makes a snack good for weight loss.
Absolutely. Throughout these articles, there are a few kind of recurring themes.
Okay.
Let's break them down. Fiber, protein, healthy fats,
Yeah.
and portion control.
Okay, let's unpack each of those. First up, fiber. Why is it such a big deal for weight loss?
Well, fiber does a few amazing things. It adds bulk to your diet without the calories, which helps you feel full.
Okay.
It also slows down digestion, keeping blood sugar stable, and preventing those energy crashes that can lead to cravings.
Yeah. One article mentioned soluble fiber being even better for cholesterol and blood sugar. And it actually explained that the soluble fiber dissolves in water,
Right.
forming a gel-like substance that binds to cholesterol in the gut,
Yes.
preventing it from being absorbed into the bloodstream. So that's something to look out for. It also highlighted that 9 out of 10 Americans don't eat enough fruits and veggies.
Right.
So getting enough fiber is a real issue for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So which snacks are the fiber superstars?
Well, think about snacks like apples, berries, or chickpeas. They're all fiber superstars.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
And they're already in most people's pantries.
Exactly. And don't forget about things like edamame dates, or even veggies like carrots or jicama with a healthy dip.
One article even recommended air-popped popcorn with nutritional yeast for a cheesy flavor.
Oh, yeah.
But I probably should explain to everyone what that is. It's deactivated yeast with this cheesy, nutty flavor.
Right. That's a good source of B vitamins and protein, too.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so I usually get stuck thinking that popcorn is just for the movies, but this is making me rethink it as a healthy snack.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on to protein. Everyone's talking about protein these days.
Right.
What makes it important for losing weight?
Protein is crucial for weight loss because it helps build and preserve lean muscle mass, which in turn boosts your metabolism.
Okay.
It also keeps you feeling full for much longer than carbs or fats alone.
So it's about feeling full and keeping that metabolism going.
Yes.
Okay, these articles mention Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, nuts, eggs, even lean meats like turkey. Oh, and nut butters. I love nut butters.
Those are all excellent choices.
Yeah.
One article even had this idea for a healthy banana split with Greek yogurt and nuts.
Stop.
It's about making healthy eating fun, too.
That sounds amazing.
Right.
Okay, this is gonna sound strange, but now we gotta talk about healthy fats. I used to think all fat was bad,
Right.
but these articles are saying something different. How can fat be healthy?
It really comes down to choosing the right fats.
Okay.
Mono, unsaturated, and polyunsaturated fats, found in foods like avocados, nuts, olive oil, and fatty fish, are beneficial for heart health and can help with satiety.
Okay. So avocados keep popping up. What else has those good fats?
Almonds,
Yeah.
walnuts, olive oil
Okay.
are great additions to snacks. There's even a suggestion to pair carrots with blue cheese dressing.
Okay.
The fat in the dressing actually helps your body absorb those fat-soluble vitamins from the carrots.
That is so smart.
Pretty clever.
Right. Okay. Last but not least, portion control.
Right.
I feel like this is where things can go wrong, even with healthy choices.
Absolutely. Even healthy snacks can be calorie dense. Mindful eating is key. One article suggests measuring out portions instead of eating straight from the bag.
Yeah, I'm so guilty of that.
Another highlights in-shell pistachios. They force you to slow down.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm also seeing suggestions for pre-portioned snacks, like Kind bars or single-serving seaweed packs.
Those are great tips too.
Yeah.
And don't forget about leftovers. Having a small portion of a healthy dinner from the night before can be a perfect snack. You cut down on food waste and stop those last-minute unhealthy choices.
That is such a good idea.
Yeah.
Now, with all these healthy options, is there a specific time of day that's best for snacking?
That's a great question.
Yes, I've heard so many opinions about that.
Yeah. And the research is interesting.
Where?
Some studies show that snacking earlier in the day might be better for you than late at night.
Okay.
One study even found that working adults who snacked more in the evening had a higher body mass index and ate more fast food.
Oh, so late night snacking might not be the best idea?
It really depends on the person.
Yeah.
And their overall eating habits. You know, if you haven't eaten much during the day and you're truly hungry, it's okay to have a healthy meal or snack at night. The key is to choose carefully and avoid mindless eating late at night.
That makes sense. So are there any other traps to watch out for when it comes to snacks and weight loss?
Definitely.
Yeah.
One thing to be aware of is added sugar. It hides everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You might think you're choosing something healthy,
Right.
but some snacks are loaded with sugar.
Oh, I've been tricked by those healthy granola bars before.
Right.
So much sugar.
Mm.
What else should we watch out for?
Portion sizes can be tricky too. Even healthy snacks can lead to overeating if you aren't paying attention. Pre-portioned snacks can help. Or you can measure with cups and spoons to make sure you're sticking to a reasonable amount.
I definitely tend to eat straight from the bag.
Right.
So pre-portioning and measuring are good strategies.
Yeah. Are there any other snacking approaches that can help with weight loss? One approach that's gaining popularity is mindful snacking. This means paying close attention to your body's signals of hunger, savoring each bite, and avoiding distractions while eating.
So I should put down my phone and turn off the TV.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you are fully present while you eat, you are more likely to recognize when you are satisfied and stop before you eat too much. This can be especially helpful for preventing those late-night snacking sprees.
That makes a lot of sense. I know I've finished an entire bag of chips before while watching a show.
Right.
So mindful snacking is all about being aware and in tune with your body.
It's about making snacking intentional and enjoyable, rather than a mindless habit.
I like that. So far, we've covered what makes a good snack for weight loss. But what about some specific ideas? These articles have so many lists and suggestions. Where should we start?
Let's dive into some combinations that highlight the nutrients we talked about: fiber, protein, and healthy fats. One article recommends a classic pairing: apple slices with peanut butter.
That is a classic for a reason. Crunchy, creamy, and easy to take with you.
Exactly. The apple has the fiber,
Right.
and the peanut butter adds protein and healthy fats. It's a great combination for feeling full and supporting weight loss. Just make sure you choose natural peanut butter without added sugar or oils.
Another article suggests Greek yogurt with berries.
Oh yeah,
It sounds refreshing and full of nutrients.
it is. Greek yogurt is a protein powerhouse, and berries are packed with antioxidants and fiber. It's a satisfying snack that can help you feel full until your next meal.
I'm noticing a trend here. Simple whole food combinations that are easy to prepare and full of nutrients.
That's it.
Okay.
Another great example is cottage cheese with fruit. It's high in protein and low in carbs, and you can personalize it with your favorite fruits for a little sweetness and extra fiber.
Cottage cheese seems to be making a comeback. I've been seeing it everywhere.
Yeah, it's a versatile and nutritious snack that can be sweet or savory. You can add fruit nuts, seeds, or even a little cinnamon for extra flavor.
Just thinking about these options is making me hungry. What about crunchy, savory snacks? I know those are my weakness.
Several articles recommend roasted chickpeas.
Oh!
They are packed with fiber and plant-based protein,
Okay.
and you can season them with your favorite spices.
I love roasted chickpeas.
Yeah,
They're so much healthier and more satisfying than potato chips.
you can even get them pre-packaged for when you're on the go. Another crunchy and savory option is celery sticks with hummus.
Ooh! Another classic, celery adds the crunch.
Right.
And the hummus is full of protein and good fats.
Plus, hummus comes in so many flavors now, so you can find your favorites.
This is making me realize that healthy snacking doesn't have to be boring at all. There are so many options.
You are absolutely right. It's all about finding what works for you and what you like. Don't forget, you could always try things out in the kitchen and come up with your own snacks too.
That's a great reminder. So we've covered a lot of snack ideas, but there are still more to discuss. What else is on the menu?
Let's talk about some portable options that are perfect for those busy days when you're on the go. One suggestion that stood out to me is a hard-boiled egg with everything bagel seasoning.
That's so simple,
Yeah,
but it sounds great.
right.
Hard-boiled eggs are packed with protein,
Yeah.
and that everything bagel seasoning adds a lot of flavor.
It's a quick and easy snack that you can prep ahead of time. And speaking of convenience, another article recommended pre-portioned seaweed snacks.
I love those.
Yeah,
They are crispy and salty
yeah.
and are a good source of iodine.
They are incredibly low in calories too,
Right.
which makes them a smart choice for weight loss.
Yeah.
Just be mindful of the sodium content, as some brands can be high in salt.
Good point. It's always good to check the labels and choose lower sodium options when you can. Another article mentioned Kind bars as a good portable snack that's high in protein and fiber.
They come in so many flavors and are a great option when you need a quick and satisfying snack.
I've always loved Kind bars. They're a good mix of sweet and nutty, and definitely more filling than a lot of other snack bars.
They're made with whole nuts and fruits too, which is a plus.
Okay.
Just be sure to look at the sugar content, since some can be a bit higher in sugar than others.
Okay. We've covered some great portable snacks. Anything else on that list? Or should we move on to another category?
Let's stay with portable for a moment. One article suggested a combination that might seem surprising at first. Cantaloupe slices wrapped in prosciutto.
Oh, interesting. I wouldn't immediately think of prosciutto as a snack food.
Right. It's usually more of an appetizer.
Yeah.
But it totally works as a snack too.
Okay.
Cantaloupe is a good source of vitamins A and C. And prosciutto is lean protein.
Okay.
The combination of sweet and salty is really appealing.
I'm intrigued. It's like a fancy little snack that's also good for you.
It is. And it's a great reminder that healthy snacks can be more than just carrots and celery sticks. It's about finding things you actually enjoy eating that fit into your lifestyle and make you feel good.
I think that's a key takeaway here, finding what works for you. We've talked about fiber, protein, portion control.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's about finding those healthy options that you actually like and will stick with.
Couldn't agree more. It's about making healthy choices enjoyable, not a chore. And we've got even more ideas to share, so let's keep going.
I'm ready. Bring on the snacks.
All right.
Welcome back. We were just talking about how healthy snacking can be fun and flavorful.
Right.
It's not just about deprivation.
It's about finding the balance.
Yeah, finding that balance.
Exactly. And speaking of balance, one article had this interesting suggestion: baby carrots with blue cheese dressing.
Wait, really? Blue cheese dressing? I always thought that was pretty high in calories.
It can be,
Yeah.
but it's all about portion control. You know, a small amount of full-fat dressing actually helps you absorb those fat-soluble vitamins from the carrots, like vitamin A.
Ah, that's a good point. Sometimes I get so focused on calories that I forget about getting those essential nutrients. So it's not about cutting out entire food groups, but making smart choices.
Exactly. Another article brought up a healthy twist on a classic treat, a banana split made with Greek yogurt and nuts.
Okay, that sounds amazing. I love the idea of taking something indulgent and making it healthier.
Right. It's a fun way to get your protein and healthy fats and some fiber all at once. You could use plain Greek yogurt for a lower sugar option, or add a drizzle of honey for a touch of sweetness.
I am already picturing this banana split on my next grocery list. These creative combinations are really making me rethink snacking.
And don't forget about spices. They can add a lot of flavor without extra calories or sugar. One article mentions sprinkling roasted chickpeas with nutritional yeast for a cheesy flavor.
Oh yeah, we talked about that earlier. But maybe not everyone knows what nutritional yeast is. Could you remind us?
Of course, it's deactivated yeast. So it doesn't rise like the kind used in baking. It has this unique, cheesy, nutty flavor that a lot of people enjoy. It's also a good source of B vitamins and protein.
So it's adding flavor A and D nutrients. I'm sold. I need to get some of that ASAP.
Oh, another article suggested a Mediterranean-inspired snack tray with hummus cucumbers and olives. What do you think about that?
Ooh, that sounds refreshing and satisfying. It's like a little escape for your taste buds.
I like that. It hits a lot of those key points we talked about. The hummus provides protein and fiber. The cucumbers are hydrating and add some crunch. And the olives offer those healthy fats and a briny flavor.
I'm starting to notice a trend here. A lot of these snack ideas are based on simple whole food combinations. Nothing overly processed or complicated.
You're catching on. It's about getting back to the basics and focusing on those nutrient-rich whole ingredients, like oatmeal with blueberries, for example.
Oatmeal, that seems more like breakfast food to me, not really a snack.
It's versatile. It can be breakfast or a great snack. Oats are a good source of fiber and protein, which can help keep you feeling full and satisfied, preventing those energy dips later. Adding blueberries brings in those antioxidants and natural sweetness.
So it's like a warm and comforting snack that's also really good for you.
Exactly. Plus, you can easily customize it with other toppings, nuts, seeds, or even a drizzle of honey if you like things a bit sweeter.
That flexibility is great. Having options is what makes healthy eating sustainable, you know? It's not about being perfect, but finding what works for you.
I agree. It's about making choices you can stick with and enjoy. What stands out to you from the snack ideas we've discussed so far?
Honestly, I'm loving how simple and doable a lot of these are. Like the baby carrots and blue cheese dressing, I wouldn't have thought of that before.
It's all about those little shifts in perspective. instead of automatically reaching for the chips thinking, what veggies do I have and what can I pair them with?
That's a good point. It's about making those healthy options just as easy and appealing.
Right. We've got plenty more snack ideas to cover, so let's dive back in. What about snacks for when you're on the go? Any of those catch your eye?
Yeah, actually, that hard-boiled egg with everything bagel seasoning sounds surprisingly good. Simple, but effective. And portable.
Exactly. Protein flavor and easy to take with you. It's about finding those little strategies that fit into your routine. Speaking of, another article had a tip about pre-portioned seaweed snacks.
Oh, those are great. I love the salty, crispy flavor. They are a good source of iodine too, right?
They are, and very low in calories. Just a reminder to watch the sodium content. Some brands can be a bit high in salt. It's always about reading those labels.
Always. What other on-the-go snacks did the article suggest?
One that I like is a Kind D bar. They have a good balance of protein and fiber, which helps with feeling full, and they have a lot of flavors to choose from.
I've always been a fan of Kind bars. They taste good, and they're actually filling, unlike some other snack bars that leave you feeling hungry an hour later.
Exactly. They're made with whole nuts and fruits. So you're getting those good ingredients. Just like with the seaweed snacks, check the sugar content. Some varieties can be higher than others. It's all about informed choices.
Okay, we've covered some great portable snacks. Anything else on that list, or should we move on to another category?
Let's stay with portable for a moment. One article suggested a combination that might seem surprising at first. Cantaloupe slices wrapped in prosciutto.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. I wouldn't immediately think of prosciutto as a snack food.
Right. It's usually more of an appetizer. But it totally works as a snack, too. Cantaloupe is a good source of vitamins A and C, and prosciutto is lean protein. The combination of sweet and salty is really appealing.
I'm intrigued. It's like a fancy little snack that's also good for you?
It is. And it's a great reminder that healthy snacks can be more than just carrots and celery sticks. It's about finding things you actually enjoy eating that fit into your lifestyle and make you feel good.
I think that's a key takeaway here, finding what works for you. We've talked about fiber, protein, portion control, but at the end of the day, it's about finding those healthy options that you actually like and will stick with.
Couldn't agree more. It's about making healthy choices enjoyable, not a chore. And we've got even more ideas to share, so let's keep going.
I'm ready, bring on the snacks. Welcome back for the final part of our deep dive into healthy snacks for weight loss. We've uncovered so many great snack ideas already.
I know, right? And we are not done yet.
Okay, I'm all ears. What else did those articles have to say about healthy snacking?
Well, one article highlighted a simple but satisfying idea for those who like a bit of spice. Spicy avocado.
Spicy avocado. Okay, you've got my attention. That's not something I would have thought of.
It's surprisingly easy. You just sprinkle half an avocado with some salt and a dash of cayenne pepper. The creaminess of the avocado with a little heat is really good.
That actually sounds delicious. And avocados have those healthy fats and fiber, which are both good for weight loss.
Exactly. They help keep you feeling full, which is key when you're trying to manage cravings and avoid overeating.
Another article talked about roasted seaweed as a snack. I have to admit, I love those.
They're a great option. Crispy, salty, and a good source of iodine.
I sometimes worry about the sodium content, though. Are there any tips for choosing healthier seaweed snacks?
That's a good point. Some brands can be higher in sodium than others. Reading the labels is always key. Look for lower sodium varieties and pay attention to the serving size.
Okay, that makes sense. So we have spicy, we have salty. What about something for those times when you are craving something sweet?
One article suggested chia seed pudding. It's a good one for a sweet craving because you can control the amount of sweetener you add. Plus, it's packed with fiber protein and omega-3 fatty acids.
Chia seed pudding is definitely one of my go-to snacks. I love how versatile it is. You can use almond milk or coconut milk if you're avoiding dairy, and add honey or maple syrup if you like it a bit sweeter.
You can get creative with toppings too. Fresh fruit, nuts, seeds. The possibilities are endless.
It's a great make-ahead snack too. I like to prep a big batch on the weekend, so I have it ready to go throughout the week.
Speaking of make-ahead snacks, another article talked about homemade trail mix. It's a classic. But store-bought versions can be loaded with extra calories and sugar.
That's true. I've definitely been caught out by those before. But making it yourself gives you control over the ingredients.
Exactly. You can choose your favorite, nut seeds, dried fruit. You can even add a few dark chocolate chips if you want a little indulgence.
Do you have any favorite trail mix combinations?
I like to mix almonds, walnuts, cashews, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, dried cranberries, raisins, and just a few dark chocolate chips. It's a great balance of sweet, salty, and crunchy.
That sounds amazing. I'm definitely going to try that. So we've covered a lot of ground here. What are some of the key takeaways you would want our listener to remember about healthy snacking for weight loss?
I think one of the most important things is to remember that snacking is an opportunity to nourish your body with healthy foods that support your goals. It's not about deprivation or restriction. It's about making choices that fuel your body and satisfy your taste buds.
I love that. It's about finding that balance, right? And remembering that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to snacking. What works for one person might not work for another.
Absolutely. And it's okay to experiment and have fun with it, trying new combinations, exploring different flavors. That's part of what makes healthy eating enjoyable and sustainable.
This has been such an insightful deep dive. I feel like I've learned so much, not just about specific snack ideas, but about how to approach snacking in a way that supports my health and well-being.
I've enjoyed it too. It's been great discussing these ideas and seeing how much valuable information there is out there about healthy snacking.
Well, that wraps up our deep dive into healthy snacks for weight loss. We hope you've enjoyed it and discovered some new favorites to add to your snacking routine.
Remember, snacking is a chance to nourish your body and support your journey. So snack smart, snack happy, and enjoy the delicious ride.
Thanks for joining us.